Hello everyone, I'm Asa. I'm back with part 2 of experiencing BO4 zombies for the first time. Last time I played Voyage of Despair and let's just say, it wasn't as good as I thought.
Try!
But I have heard this is the best of the 4 launch maps they released, so let's get into my experience with the second map of BO4 Zombie. I forgot to talk about the intro, the cutscene of Voyage of Despair, but I'm going to talk about it in 9. Which I can't show because I don't want to get copyrighted, but my question is, why did I want to drink some weird drink for the ritual? Like, I don't know the story behind it, but why did they want to drink that? It doesn't seem like safe, in my opinion. I did like how the cutscene looked after they drank the potion forever, and they seemed like they're around 3000 BC. Don't know, but I did like how they sacrificed people like they did back in the day to offer to their gods. The one thing I noticed from the map is that it's more bright than Voyage of Despair, and in it was very dark and gloomy, which fits the scenery of the event, and so far the two maps have done a good job making the scenery of the map appropriate to the event we are in, and I have to give credit to Treyarch for that. The spawn room is a very nice and spacious place to train in, which I like, and with my main complaint in Voyage, they had no open space that you could train in a game where zombies were drugged up, so I think there's actually space to work with, and the only downside is that every once in a while the rounds there's fire popping out can mess with your training. But the crowd does throw pyros at you. They can be very nice. I don't know how it works, but it's very nice. They throw you some max ammos or carpenters, and you survive longer.
Really? Yes.
The one thing I have mixed opinions about is how expensive the doors are in the map. The ones open to Odin to the spawn room are like 250,000, which is a whole lot. I like it because I have to keep buying stuff, and I have 30,000 points by the end around 20 and have everything open. But it's also annoying going down and only having enough to buy stand-up. So I'm split between that. Maybe they could have done a better job balancing the point system. While I'm talking about the perks, I do like that you know where they are right from the beginning, because you see the 4 main buildings for 4 different perks, and you see which guy is dedicated to from Danu, Ra, Zeus, and Odin, which makes it easier to know. Unlike in Voyage, we had to look around. It is no problem later when you know the map layout, but it was nice knowing where they were in the beginning. The wonder weapon on this map is this weird Scorpion Pikachu gun. Its actual name is Dead of Orion, and it's just an annual version of the Wonder Waft, but it's still very useful killing boss zombies by levitating them up in the air and stunning them so they can't move. Also, fuck the Blight Father.
Like pounding a watermelon.
Why is the boss zombie problem worse than 9? Like, it had become so annoying. Like in the high rounds, 3 or 4 champions come every round, and every few rounds, the Blight Fathers come and they start spinning at you. And it becomes chaotic to kill all the zombies plus the boss ones. I see why people don't like it. At least there's a good train spot to do with that, unlike in Voyage.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
But I do like that the tires act as the helm of this map, which makes it unique to this map because it fits the time period. Also, I forgot to mention the Amakalis. I don't know how you pronounce it, but that's what the wiki says. Anyway, they're the new monkey bomb of the chaos maps, and they're like the little armies that attract zombies and kill the zombies, which is better than the monkey bomb. The shield in this map is a good shield, like the one in Voyage. Not only does it shoot, but it also has a weird knife they can kill with it, which I do like. I was having fun swinging zombies with it, but it isn't so good in the later rounds because you get crowded and you get down.
Oh, yo, revive me! I have the ray gun, man.
I do like the Pack-a-Punch progression to Pack-a-Punch to defeat all 4 champions from each tower from each god to get their heads and open up the Pack-a-Punch down in the temple. And thank God it doesn't move, because I don't want to go down there and not see it there to just find it somewhere in another tower. But I've been able to package more in 9 than in Voyage, and I've realized that I'm starting not to like the Pack-a-Punch 5 times to get the gun to its full potential. I did like it before, but I do see why people get annoyed by it now. I'm a bit neutral in it. I see why people haven't been annoyed, but also do like it because It lets me do stuff later on. The map feels more overall simple to play. It has an easy map layout to remember, easier than Voyage, and it's easier to play by having a place I can train and not run around the map and get fucked by zombies in the corner and get down. I did use the elixir ones in my first game, but they're so forgettable because you don't have to go somewhere to buy them, and they're not as iconic as the goggles in BO3. Plus, some of the beginning ones are not great, like where's my in plain sight? Like most of the time I forgot they existed because they are harder to earn from a few games I've played, which makes it more pay to win because I made around 20 in BO4 and I just get like 15 of those weird liquid diviniums for elixirs, which isn't enough for shit, which in BO3 I get 3 liquid diviniums by playing 20 rounds. That's enough to give me 3 spins and a chance to get me a Mega Galgam Ultra Rare or good one. But here, it's not even enough to get you a spin on getting new elixirs. Also, while we're on things that changed, the special system, like I said last video, I used the hammer. That's the only thing I use because that's what I saw Tim Hansen use. But I've used the other specialists like the chakrams of vengeance. I think I said that wrong, but those are the things you throw and just stab. That's my third favorite specialist. The hammer is my first. The second is the viper and dragon, the gun and the sword where you swipe. My least favorite is the scepter of Ra. The scepter of Ra is not really that good, and it kills very slowly compared to the other specialists. And when it's in level 3, the special ability is not that good. You just put the stab down and everything around it slows down and it doesn't actually kill them. While I watched the video of Tim Hansen analyzing BO4 zombies, I did start noticing that he was right about him pointing out that the stuff that was changed, like the perk system, was just to change, not to improve. The previous perk system was good, but this one is bad because you can't change perks mid game. Most of them aren't even good, and the whole reason they changed the perk system is to take out crush perks like Jug, Quick Revive, Double Tap, and Speed Hold Up, but they failed to do that. They people still the two main perks they use is Stamina Up and Dying Wish. Dying Wish especially, that's a monthly perk to have. And like Tim Henderson said in his video, or I forgot when he said it, but the communism, they tried to make everything as equal as possible when it failed by changing the Galgam by replacing by elixirs. Also, what the fuck is a talisman? Also, in the Chaos story, I literally forgot the whole reason the Chaos Core is in the journey is to save Scarlet's father, Alistair, from the cult, which I don't know how I forgot the whole point of the Chaos story. And if I do play the other two maps of the Chaos story, I try to remember that, probably won't. Well, overall, this was very experienced in Voyage of Despair, but I don't think this is a great map, mostly because of how BO4 is, which is worse movement, limited perks, and annoying boss zombies. But I would think maybe this map was released in the previous Call of Duty, like BO3, it would have been better, but for now, I'll give 9 a 6 out of 10. Actually no, a 7 out of 10. I actually do pretty like it a lot. And if any of y'all said that I copied Tim Hansen for releasing BO4 zombie maps with BO4 zombie analysis, I did get inspiration from him and other YouTubers to start and review stuff. I just wanted to review BO4 since I've never played it. But by any chance, somehow you're watching this, Timothy? Can I call you that? Timothy? Well, I don't think so, because that's what your friends call you, but anyway, thank you for inspiring me. You might think you're a bad influence, especially with Rabbit. I mean, you kind of are, but you still have a great characteristics, and you make amazing videos. I've only been watching you for like 3 months now, but your content, especially your some analysis maps, guns, or anything, are amazing. Especially your one very maps with Rabbit. I love them. I know you might not be making videos in the future and going other things in life like the podcast you have with Rabbit or be a commentator like you wanted. What will you do in the future? Thank you for entertaining me and a bunch of us Call Zombie lovers and still making it worth watch it when it's at its worst. Okay, now being emotional. So the next map in BO4 is the map I'm most familiar with because I was seeing it as the newest Ether map. They got the most hype around it and disappointed because it didn't live up to the Mob of the Dead. But I haven't played it in a long time. In my opinion, be less biased than Mob of the Dead, since I hear from like Tim Hansen complaining about this map. We'll have to see it for myself. See you next video. Goodbye.